Rana. Hello friends, good morning. This is Gopal, your friend. Today I am going to present in brief about the recently launched product by name SARAL SURAKSHA BIMA policy. Introduction. It is a new retail personal accident product, number one. Number two, revised based on the IRDA guidelines. The product is approved by IRDA. It has been launched. Other features as follows. Fixed sum insured from rupees 2.5 lakhs to 1 crore. Two types of covers, basic and optional. Age, adults 18 to 70 years and dependent children 3 months to 25 years. Mode of payment, annually, half yearly, quarterly and monthly. Grace period for annual 30 days, for other modes of payment 15 days. Cumulative bonus, yes, cumulative bonus allowed for claim-free year at the rate of 5%. In case claim is made in any particular year, the bonus, cumulative bonus, will be reduced from next year at the rate of 5%. Limit on optional covers. Medical expenses is limited to 10% of basic sum insured. Educational grant also limited to 10% of basic sum insured. Here note 10. Temporary total disablement. It is optional cover. There's 4 weeks waiting period. Compensation at the rate of 0.20 of basic sum insured. These are the main features you must keep in mind. Then other important points while deciding the sum insured. Here the sum insured ranges from 2.5 lakhs to 1 crore. Therefore, this is a benefit policy and not a contract of indemnity. Now you note the difference. Benefit policy is not a contract of indemnity. To regulate financial position of the proposer is very important. That is, proposer's net income and the resultant loss of earning capacity due to accident, allowing reasonable margin for extra expenses expected to incur in the event of disablement. This point is very, very important. Generally, compensation in respect of temporary total disablement is limited to his income per week. See, if TD is restricted, compensation is restricted to weekly income. That is very important. Another aspect, moral hazard, is very important. That is a violation of utmost good faith. Supposing it pertains to his health, whether he is physically sound, mentally sound, and temperamentally sound, and no infirmity, no defect or infirmity physically or otherwise, then capital sum should be fixed at the inception of the policy. The capital sum should, whether 2.5 lakhs or 50 lakhs or 6 lakhs, to be fixed only at the inception of the policy. And after choosing the sum insured, no change is allowed during the currency of the policy. In support of the income, one should be very careful to get a salary certificate or income tax return of a earning member, and someone should be restricted to a maximum of 72 months salary. Non-earning members, supposing the earning members of proposers sum insured is 50 lakhs, then the parents, spouse, parents-in-law sum insured is restricted to 50% of the sum insured chosen by the proposer. Uh, no, it's not 50% means subjective maximum of 20. For example, the proposal has chosen 80 lakhs. Then in that case, 50% will work out to 40 lakhs. There 40 lakhs will be reduced to 20%. That is maximum someone should be eligible for a dependent, spouse, parents, non-earning members. That is another. Then children normally they are non-earning member. Then someone should will be restricted to 25% of the someone should be primary earning member. 25%. For example, 20 lakhs means 25%. It comes to 5 lakhs. 25%. Supposing if the sum assured is more than 50 lakhs or 30 lakhs, then the maximum sum assured is restricted to 5 lakhs only, irrespective of sum assured, higher sum assured. Therefore, 5 lakhs is the maximum sum assured, capital sum assured in respect of children. For temporary total disablement, no separate sum assured but linked to basic sum assured. These are the points one has to keep in mind. Again, as that of standard personal accident policy, there are risk groups 3. Risk group 1, you know better because you might have issued many policies, accountants, doctors. Sedentary duties, that is those who are sitting in the office and do the work, they come generally under risk group 1. Risk group 2, builders, contractors, engineers. These you are already aware of all these details. They come under risk group 2. Risk group 3, again, it is divided into 2 for whom it can be considered for giving the policy. Cash carrying employee, garage and motor mechanics, machine operators, drivers of lorries and other heavy vehicles, professional athletes, sportsmen and all that. Again, the risk group 3, the proposal can be accepted for people falling under this category or to be referred to RO for approval. Overall, coming under this risk group 3, working in underground mines, explosives, magazines, workers. Magazines where the ammunition arms are stored underground or overground, whatever it may be. And workers involved in electrical installations, high tension supply, jockeys, circus personnel and persons engaged in occupational activities of similar sorts. So, for these people, you have to know that the approval has to be obtained from regional office. Then it's very important for which category of people, risk category of people, we cannot give this policy. Professional in hazardous or adventure sports, including but not limited to para jumping, rock climbing, mountaineering, rafting, motor racing, motor racing, horse racing, or scuba diving, hand gliding, skydiving, deep sea diving, etc. All excluded categories, excluded risk. So that is something. Then the most important point, how to arrive at the premium. Well, as you know that already I discussed about the base covers and optional covers. Base covers means accidental death, permanent total disability, permanent partial disability. In Tamil, மரணம் விபத்தினால் மரணம் விபத்தினால் நிரந்தர முழு ஊனம் விபத்தினால் பகுதி நிரந்தர ஊனம். For these kind of people, basic hours rupees 60 per lakhs to be taken. And then விருப்ப தேர்வு, optional covers means whether they are willing they can, if they are not willing they can opt out. So temporary total disability, they have to pay additional premium of rupees 15.58 per lakh. Hospitalization expenses due to accident. These hospitalization expenses, they have to pay additional premium. It is an optional cover. Again, any claim is limited to India only. Though the accident is worldwide, accident other basic cover, it is worldwide. But insofar as hospitalization expenses are concerned, it is limited to Indian jurisdiction only. Then the premium for this optional cover, hospitalization expense, they have to pay additional premium, 2.5 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, rupees 150, 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, rupees 250, 10 lakhs to 20 lakhs 350, 20 lakhs to 50 lakhs 600, 50 lakhs to 75 lakhs 1000, 75 lakhs to 1 crore 1250. For educational grant 80 rupees per lakh. Then after arriving at the premium, gross premium, you have to add the GST rate, service tax. Now prevailing rate is 18%, you add. That this 18% is likely to either go upward or downward. Now prevailing rate is 18%, that is why I have not indicated 18%. You please make a note of this. Next, exclusions, very important. Who are all not eligible or who are all not eligible to it, we cannot be considered for granting this cover. Any injury or disease directly or indirectly caused by or from ionizing radiation, you know that, or contamination by radioactivity from the combustion of nuclear fuel, loss arising out of electromagnetic radiations, the radioactive, toxic, explosive or other hazardous properties of an explosive nature, nuclear assembly or nuclear component thereof, nuclear weapons materials. Nuclear means either it is radiations or explosive or electromagnetic radiation, everything is excluded. Crews of aircrafts and ships. So one has to be, this is very essential. Because crews of aircrafts and ships we cannot give cover. Air travel, except on air travel, because airlines recognized, must be recognized one operating on a regular routes. Travel by a chartered aircraft, duly licensed by or recognized by a carrier, and it is to be manned by a properly established maintained at the airport, and the routes must be approved one, and the carrier must be flown by a professional crews. Then professional sports team in respect of specific benefits for inability to perform, participate in any kind of motor speed test, including trial training, etc., underground mining fraud, these are all coming under exclusion categories. Naval, military and the Air Force, defense personnel we cannot. Employees liability, because already there is a policy known as WC policy or employees compensation policy for occupational diseases, legal level. Therefore, they cannot be considered for this PTD permanent action. SARAL SURAKSHA BIMA policy cannot be granted to them. Next, other accidental hospitalization expenses allowed. Yes, in this SARAL SURAKSHA BIMA policy, dental treatment allowed, plastic surgery allowed, all the daycare expenses allowed, actual incurred ambulance expenses subject to a maximum rupees 2000 also allowed with the sublimits, not full, with sublimits. It's prescribed that you have to go through the policy details, policy conditions. Then claim procedure, you know that a claim intimation is necessary, claim form is necessary, duly completed, signed. Then within the prescribed time, for 30 days or 24 hours for emergency, etc., should be produced. Claim documents to be produced. You know that a claim form duly completed, and the photo identity proof of the insured person, copy of FIR, Panchanama, police report, wherever applicable, medical legal representative, you know, nominee we have chosen, you know, that duly attested by the concerned hospital, they have to certify. Any other relevant documents required by the company. Company may ask for or call for any other additional documents that the claimant should produce. For death claims, death certificate is important, postmortem certificate, if conducted, identity proof of nominee or any other proof to the satisfaction of the company, insurance company in India. For PTD, for PPD and TTD, original training medical practitioner certificate, original discharge summary, disability certificate, and any other medical investigation reports, inpatient consultation fees, any other documents are called for by the company. For permanent partial disability and temporary total disability, you forget about it. permanent partial disability, the various percentages are allowed towards claim 5%, 10%, 25%, 30%, depending upon whether one hand or one finger or the one eye. All these things are there that you go through the policy documents. These are all the requirements when a claimant prefer a claim, and the advisors have to help them in getting all the documents at one go. Therefore, the delay in settlement that would be avoided. Other important points for information complaints by advisors. While scrutinizing the proposal, because you have to certify, your declaration form is there, that all the information I verified and to the best of them is correct. You have to only sign that. Before signing, you ensure that you scrutinize thoroughly. Ensure fixation of sum insured. So various methods we have already discussed. Therefore, we are choosing the sum insured, earning capacity of the proposer, and what is the sum insured to which is for the parents and dependents, and for children for the educational grant and hospitalization expense and all that. You have to verify, scrutinize thoroughly. Claim, all the submission of claim intimation, claim form, other related within the stipulated already discussed. Marketing the product, see, this is very easily marketable, and the market availability for this product, the market is very wide, and even for higher sum insured, lower premium. See, 1,250 for 1 crore. Just see, is it not affordable? Yes, it is well within the affordability of the customer. Cover is worldwide except hospital expenses. Scope of market is unlimited. Please approach out. See, I have discussed all salient features in brief. What are required to be taken note of by advisors. For any other additional information, detailed information, I would only ask you or request you or advise you to approach your operating officers. The product is launched. Only thing is, you get the proposal form from the office. You cannot download it because I tried. It's not available. You approach your office, get the proposal form, and proceed with the procurement of this thing. You know that now few offices started conducting the product training, but most of the offices are yet to start after this pandemic though it is slightly coming down, still we have to take all care about that mask wearing and sanitization, all precautions wherever direct classes are conducted. Please ensure that. Thank you. All the best. Good luck.